Nice. It's good. And
You see the
good.
screen?
Yes. Perfect.
Okay, thank you. All right, so yeah, I will be talking about more on the special education needs, how to supporting SEN students through the technologies by using AI and Internet of Things, IoTs. So first of all, I would like to give more backgrounds about Bridge. So we are running two education center in Hong Kong since 2014. We are using a methodology called Applied Behavior Analysis (ABA) in order to do the therapy for the students. And in 2019, we have start collaborate with S3, the Hong Kong Applied Science and Technology Research Institute in Hong Kong, to co-develop AI engine for in order for helping us to recommend for the sessions for SEN students. So the methodology itself we are using the ABA is in fact very scientific, data centric, and individualized. That means every students has their own individualized education plan (IEP), and then for every single session, we will take all the data within that section, the performance status of the students, and then we will use those data in order to plan for the next sessions. So that's how the AI elements getting into the training. So we have developed the free eye learning system, integrated intelligent intervention learning system for SEN students since 2020. So at that time, there's a COVID time, and we our centers are using this system, and at the same time, we train up parents using the system, so that they can train their son or daughters at home. Because of COVID, they can't go to the center or school. And afterwards, there are more special schools joining, asking for whether the system could be installed in the school environment to use so. So I'll give more details about the implementations in special schools. Um, Apart from having that AI learning system, we also train up university students or parents to become charter specialist tutors (CSNT). They they learn how to use our system to train SEN students, and also the system help them to plan for the next training sessions and record down all the training data. And at the end, we also have a matching app called Kinetics. So that, in fact, match up the NGO, um, uh, the NGO centers, community centers, the SEN parents and students, and also the CSNTs. So that is what we are doing. We are creating a special needs ecosystem for the community. So we would like to give you, a sense, a look on the user interface. So you can see that the whole training session is being recorded, and then on the right hand side, you can see there's the training data is being recorded by the therapist, and then under the video, there's a emotion bar. So students can wear a wristband. We have the algorithm to read based on the vital signals from the students, and then we can predict, and also we can evaluate the students' emotion uh, at real time. And we also have an environmental sensors to capture the light intensity, the noise level, the air condition, and humidity and temperature of the training environment. So if there's anything that we base on the EDB guideline, and then if there's anything not according to the EDB guideline, then we will give signals to the trainer. So the whole STEM, we have the student performance based on 6 different domains, including community, communication, social emotion, sensory motor, independence and self-help, academic and learning, and behavioral development. So that, in fact, so based on the uh, different trainings on different tasks that is being working with the SEN students, we can, after each sessions of the training, we can compare the performance of the students with the traditional students at the same age. So this is how the system can help different NGO, different community centers in order to record down the students' performance, as well as to design and help to make the report for the parents. So we have a little bit about talk about a little bit on the system architecture and interface. So in fact, we have been separate the system into 4 layer. So at the bottom, we have different device. It's a physical device layer. We have the wristband, we have tablet, we have the environmental sensors in order to capture all the data, and it will pass up to the network layer. And in between going to the cloud, we have a footnote, so that all the sensitive data and privacy data will be stored under the school or NGO itself. We only capture some of the features in order for our performance, our data analytics engine to do the analytics work. And at the top, we have the application layer. So free learning system app, and then there's another app for taking the data app, and the emotion analytics engine app. So that's the application layer, and then all data is being processed and go to the performance layer, platform layer, in order for us to do the learning analytics. And then we have currently we are using MIT University's developed a wristband. It's called E4. It's a medical grade wristband. And in this year, we are developing our own smart sleeve in Hong Kong, in order to capture the biological data from the students. So it's optional. So some of the schools, they are using our system, they are using it, and some prefer not to do it. So it's an optional IoT device that they can add on. But if they have used the wristband or smart sleeve, then we have at the back, we have the analytics engine, so that the teachers can see the students' emotion. And then currently our emotion analytics engine can give us 4 different types of emotion: calm, happy, sad, and stressful. And later on, we are working together with the Chinese University of Hong Kong Professor Yan's team, that they will help us to upgrade our emotion analytics engine, so that we can see 8 different types of emotion. And our system is being used not only in our learning center, but also we have do studies, research with 2 professors, from the Chinese University and the other from the Education University. So I myself is also a student of the doctors in education, and 3 of us together with S3 team, we have submit and get approval on international grade thesis. So the paper is being published in Census, which impact factors is 3.5. So we find out that 87% of the students using our system in special schools, they demonstrate progression in learning. And the teachers, special needs teachers, they are using our system. They find it the system is effective, and also there's a lot of different ways in order to help the special needs students using our systems to get a better performance. So After we have implement our system in special schools, we think a new project called Kinetics. So that is a matching platform. We not only train up our therapists, our parents, and in the special schools, we also partner with universities. We invite university students from um, different field, such as the ECE, the early childhood education, or social worker. So they in the summertime they come and join our training, and then after that they know how to use technology, and then they understand about the behavioral therapy in order to help the community. They will be then placed into different NGO to do the internship, and then they can be able to provide a quality and affordable service for those NGO. So this project, the Kinetics, we have started for 3 years. So this is our third year. So each year we have two cohort. So we connect different parties within the community. So we have the parents, SEN parents. They can use our app to find the closest NGO and also the available CSND, Charter Special Needs Students, to do the therapy for their SEN students. And also for the community centers, they would be able to provide more services, including this behavioral therapy. So we also train up some of the staff within their community center, or if the university students, they are available, they can use our app to give us their available time, and then they can go to the community centers to help to provide the training. So the whole training is 42 hours, including 10 hours of online learning. We have 20 hours for the role play session, 10 hours for the practicum, and 2 hours for the system training. And we aim in the next in the coming 5 years, we will train up 4,800 CSNT, and also 24,000 students will be able to be benefit from this system, which can create 5.5 billion Hong Kong dollar social impact. So our partners involved is some from the mainstream schools, and then we have special schools using our system. One of the biggest medical group in Hong Kong, Easy House for the Children, Prime Care, they are also using our system. And in this year, the HA, the Hospital Authority, one of the hospital will be also using our system for their occupation therapy sessions. And we are also partnering with some local and international NGOs. So in this year, we are also being invited by the Social Welfare Department in Singapore, so that we will provide services for the NGO in Singapore as well. So in the coming time, the summertime, we are going to recruit more university students to join us to this program. So we are partnering with the Hong Kong BU and Education University. So the Hong Kong BU will be able to provide us the facilities and location. So the whole training will be from June 27 to August 11 in Hong Kong. So if any one of you are interested, you please let me know, and then you can later on you can sign up for this summer intern. So we have our 4 whole day training at the BU at the Hong Kong Practice University from June 27 to June 30, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then we have 1 week of observation and exam at my center, at the Bridge Academy Center. Finally, then all CSNTs, all the tutors will be placed into different NGO. So right now you can see there's different NGO being signed up. So you will be have a chance working in Hongji, in Mengoi, in Cataras, and also in the social welfare department, Fu Hong and SHK. So this program is being sponsored by the Alibaba Cloud and S3. And for future development, in fact, as I mentioned earlier, we are partnering with the CU, the Chinese University of Hong Kong Inno Center in the Science Park. So we are currently developing our own smart sleeve. So students, the SN students, they are wearing the smart sleeve, then we are able to see, predict their emotion, the 8 different emotion and the neutral emotion, so that the teachers or the therapists, when they are doing these training sessions, they are being advised and also being alert if the students is going to be or may have a chance to meltdown, then we could be able to comfort the students in advance. And we are also working together with the Chinese University on another research on EEG. So we are using existing headset in order to gather some of the information in the training session, and we are going to design our own EEG headset. So it will be like a cap. That's what we plan to do. And then during the training session, students using the EEG headset or the EEG cap, then the therapist could not only understand their emotion, but also know about their attention level during the training. So we have already presented our our system in different international or local conferences. So the latest one we did is in Japan. The fourth exhibition of the education in January, and also we are being invited by the UN to present in Singapore. So that's why after the Singapore government see our presentations, we are being invited to participate in the development of technologies helping the ASEAN students. And our system has been won different awards, including the Alibaba Jumpstarter Champion, also the Singapore. This is another award that we got, and then the Future Makers of the Year by the Asian Social Innovation Award, and also so the Hong Kong ICT Award in 2021. So this is a video showing one of the NGO center in charge after they use our system. There's some comments from her.
其實我哋都係透過 SBHK 咧咁介紹 Bridge 呢個機構俾我哋啦。其實我諗我哋為一個 NGO，好多時我哋都會見到好多有需要嘅家長咯。因為其實我覺得 Bridge 嗰個 program 其實係好 comprehensive 嘅，咁而佢好多 support 項點樣去分析個小朋友嘅行為啊，under 一個 systematic 嘅 approach 去改善個小朋友行為。咁如果越多人加入呢一個團隊嘅話咧，咁就可以幫到更多嘅小朋友咯。
And this is one of the fathers who has a son, is a special children. They have attended our CSNT training, and they so in fact he's now helping his son to do the therapy at home. So let's see what he say.
受到呢個指導啊嘛，已經係叫做半個治療師啦可以日常活動嘅時候咧，我都可以隨時可以滲透咗啲學習嘅元素俾佢啦。我身為一個爸爸咧，我需要企出嚟，唔可以話做唔到啦。我只有同自己講一定做到。自己嘅小朋友有問題，當然係想幫到自己嘅小朋友先。第二，其他小朋友都需要呢啲嘅幫助咧，都希望多啲家長可以出嚟幫下小朋友咯。
And then let me share. So this is the Kinetics app that after the training, the tutors, the CSNT, they are able to put up their schedules in our app, and then the parents can find them out to provide the services, to provide the training for their kids.
In the homepage, parents will be able to see CSNTs recommended by the system, as well as locations for NGOs available for sessions. In the Discover tab, parents will be able to look for more options for CSNTs and apply filters according to the location, date, and time required. By clicking on the CSNTs, parents will be able to see their profiles to know the CSNTs better before making a booking. After choosing a CSNT, parents can finalize the date, time, location, and the child attending session. All the details of the booked session and previously attended sessions can be seen in the Booking tab.
So finally, we have our doctors who is specialized in the precision. Then he's also, understand about our systems, and let's see what he say.
其實作為兒科醫生，我哋會接觸好多 SEN 嘅小朋友啦。喺我哋遇到最大嘅問題就係，其實家長想俾好多資源俾小朋友，咁但係往往要做一個密集式嘅訓練咧，其實佢付出嘅時間、付出嘅金錢亦都係會好多。其實呢一個平台，我哋最希望咧就係每一個家長都能夠自己成為一個導師，去能夠訓練到無論係家長或者喺唔同嘅機構裏邊嘅導師、義工，都能夠成為一個半專業嘅人士。呢個就能夠令到更多有 SEN 需要嘅小朋友咧，去得到佢哋嘅訓練同埋治療啦。
So that's it for my presentation. So this, hope that we can have more time so that, or later on, if there's a chance, then you can visit our centers and we can do a demo for all of you. So thank you.
Thank you, Victor, for the sharing. When I saw the video and see your sharing, I don't see just AI, but actually a lot of life being touched with your solutions. Without further ado, we still have some time because now we're on the break. Any audience want to ask any urgent questions? I do have a lot, but I'm going to let you guys ask it first. Yes. Yep, maybe I will go ahead. My question, maybe I just want to learn more like from the SEN education perspective, a lot of counseling, a lot of people talking to each other. When you first think about how to use technology or AI to help the industry, is there any like drawback from the people, or when you first started, do you encounter any challenges because technology and counseling seems not to be a good match?
Yeah. In fact, what we are doing is we are not going to replace the counselor or the therapist. What we are trying to do, at the very beginning is we are not going to design a robot in order to replace any professionals. So that's why, a lot of NGOs or therapists, they are happy to work together with us. And what we are trying to do is we try to create an ecosystem so that in fact, by using our system, we already got the video, we got the smart sleeve, environmental sensors, but still there's a lot of professors, they are happy to work with us to do the research, to design something new for the special needs students. And we got the interface, we got the API in order to, we can help them out to collect the data for during the sessions, and also using the new device that is being developed by anyone. And the IPs belongs to the professionals, to the professor, indeed. And when we are working with the hospital or education center, medical group, for the data that is being generated within that environment, in fact, is all even the video, all the training data belongs to IP. It belongs to them, not belongs to me. So that's we are just helping them, to collect the data in a much proper way, more scientific way, first, and then second is that we are helping them, to more systematically coordinate, or they're already doing the training, right? So what we are doing is we are helping them to be more systematically to record down what they do. And at the back, we have an AI engine to do the recommendation. And that AI engine, in fact, is it's being more and more accurate when they use more. Because, like for example, in NGOs that we are working in, so we have a lot of different training tasks already being developed in our AI system in our database. But at the same time, we could be also having their within that NGO, they may have their own curriculum. So the AI engine is trying to select from the main pool of the training task and also a very specific training curriculum from that school, and then do the recommendation. And then when the teachers or therapists, they are using our system more, then they are giving more feedback to the system. Then the system is trying to help them out to select the most suitable training task for that therapist. It's very personalized and tailor-made for that therapist. So that's why we are trying to help the industry. More therapists are using it, and then they are happy with our system. The more they are happy with the system, they use it, then we can give more recommendation, the more accurate recommendation to them. So this is the whole thing that when we are working with different organizations within the community.
Nice. Okay, and then we also have two more questions. Aaron asked about, is it good to also use VR to help the SEN kids? And also one more question is there any plan or any strategy that to share the data to other school and other SEN students in the long run?
We try to let me first answer the first question. So the VR, I think, is possible. So because right now we are training a lot of the semi-professional to become the therapist. We don't call therapist, so that's why we call the semi-professional tutor, the CSNT, Chartered Specialist Tutor. So they are less experienced. They are university. Most of them are university students. They are only being trained for 42 hours and do the internship a few weeks, so that they may not be able to to design the whole curriculum or the individualized education plan for the special needs children. So my plan is that we are working with different NGOs, some international NGO. They may be in China, and then they have learning centers in Sichuan or somewhere is quite far away. So our plan is that, like, we have a lot of volunteers after, or even university students, after they being trained up as a chartered CSND, chartered specialist student, then they are able to do the training in overseas or somewhere very far away. And then our very professional behavioral therapy, they are able to support them like a center hub in Hong Kong. So more experienced people, they can do support from Hong Kong, and then the volunteer, they will travel out and then do the therapy. And in that case, the VR is could being used because the professional people, they sit here in Hong Kong, they can see exactly what is going on in that situation and in that environment. So that be, I think, somewhere that can apply the VR technology. So can you repeat the second question?
The second question will be, is there any plans for those data to share with schools and any or pathway that this student can use?
In fact, in the schools, as I said, all the data being created within that environment. That data, in fact, belongs to the school itself. So we are already helping the schools to collecting their own video, their own students' performance data, and also very structurally to capture the data based on their curriculum. So we're in fact doing it. So that's why the hospital of authority, they are happy to use our system for their occupation therapy. So they are not our whole platform, we are not only planning for behavioral therapy, but other different types of therapy, they could be able to use our system, because our system is just like you can think about like Google Form, right? So everyone can use the Google Form to put in the data, and those data's IPs belongs to the one who create that.
Okay,